quite a good game. But I mean, overall, I think they look pretty good. They play well together as a team. They make good rotations down here.
Hate to cut you off, but bottom lane looks like Sven's going to be in a world of hurt as the Sunstrike from Abed comes in and secures first blood.
At level 6, he's pretty much just going to kill anyone who comes down. Like, there's Warlock here, goodbye.
Yeah, that is a
damage.
Dual victory, 3,000 at only 15 minutes in.
Yeah, massive net worth lead for 15 minutes in right now, just off farming. And now Newbee are smoked up, and they get their smoke pop.
They know what's going on. Going to be a solo Dream Coil onto Dubu, fresh golems, and then just sit back and relax. They're bringing in the Monkey King. Also, as a duel comes forward, Bulba finding what he needs to, but KP just hammering on him. They do find that victory onto Bulba. Dubu does eventually go down to U9's sword, but Abed starting to lay in, gets the kill on Kaipi. Oh my, they go in. They will be able to find a tornado to stall out the fight. Bulba blinking back to freedom, and that's going to be a 2-for-2 exchange, but seems like DC got the better of it. They come out with a dual victory. Their cores live, so
they're, you know, confident in taking. And then after that, they'll wait for ages. They'll wait till they farm up these big items hard on Centaur before they really try to.
They're going in. There is going to be a stomp coming out as Kaka is going to be laying down the Wukong's command. We've got ults from the Warlock coming in as well. They're able to go pick off the Sven. That's going to be huge. They only trade for the Legion. Now KP running away, going to get his mana burned up by Abed, who's going forward and can't even get off the double edge. That's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. They're going to end it at that. Are they going to find more here? Dubu low, but still able to move forward and scout things out. Looks like the rest of Newbee are able to back off. In terms of fight recap, though, because DC are so far behind, that is a huge golden XP swing for them. They're going to take the long route around, ping all the way up to this high ground, and Demon. Here they go in, they will get the stomp, and now Sven follows up, just looking for a target, can't seem to find one. This time does get off the BKB before the duel comes out. He gets low, but Sven's going to take out 2, does lose his own life, as Kaka's just chilling in this circle, hiding behind the trees. Abed's Invoker goes forward, trying to disrupt the Centaur, trying to do as much damage as possible, and they will be able to get the Centaur down. In the end, it's going to be Legion trading for 2. Very similar to that last engage we saw, and DC, again, still feeling good because they are behind in net worth. Hide that fight recap. We have more going on. There we go. And they're able to get another kill off of that. So, again, trading a Legion who...
Getting a bit unlucky in the way these fights start. If they can just be a bit more... If the fights are a bit more close together, you know, it'll be better control. Get the duel on.
Trying to jump into Kaka. They just stampede that away. Boundless Strike holding 2 back. Abed, though, reinitiating with a tornado. They get Monkey King. The rest of his team is there, though. Abed may have committed too deeply. Bulba's coming forward, but 3 heroes caught in that Dream Coil. Oh, it's looking not great for DC as they move forward. All the heroes getting low. They take out Venge. There's going to be a meatball flying through, doing some damage to KP, but they lose their Venge there, and yep, there's going to be perhaps some more deaths. Abed looks like he is able to waddle his way up onto the high ground. Roshan will be up in about 30 seconds, and that's something that Newbee can definitely keep their eyes on.
And now U9 picks up his Blink Dagger, so he can have a bit of a better time getting around in these team fights. But, for example, if they jump anyone that's not Sven, Sven pretty much has free reign all over these team fights when he charges them with his BKB. You know, really
Look at that tornado.
Alright,
Did Abed really just snipe that? Wow, okay. Man, that poor Undying, he was just waiting for his friends before he would shrine up, but didn't make it in time. Alright, very well played there, Invoker. Thumbs up for you.
In the Roche fight, but DC know that there's no Warlock ultimate, so they're trying to push their advantage right now, trying to force maybe into a bit of an awkward fight, but U9 does have a Blink Dagger right now. This could be pretty bad for DC if they group up.
Monkey King just going in. Boundless Strike comes forward. He is going to be stunned temporarily as U9's going to get dueled here. Doing a ton of damage, cutting through 2. Not only a dual victor, but takes out a second victim. Now he's just going to be running for his life. Dodges out the tornado, but Zombie's still hot on his heels. U9, will he be able to live through this? Another Warcry. Buying himself some more time, stunning up the Undying, clears out the zombies, but will finally fall victim to another decay. It's going to be Mason running for the hills here as Kaka can't continue to press through that chakram, but KP takes him out on the other side. He's fresh out of mana, can't even Timber Chain to safety. Gonna get silenced and will just kill himself in the trees. So it will be a Sven for 3. Not an ideal trade, but now Roche can be taken by Newbee if they want to go for this. They're looking for Dubu here. Yeah, tornado. Wow, there are 2 heroes call up all in that as Centaur. Gonna be burned down. Abed, please relax as he kills off Kaka. Takes out another with the Sunstrike. Man, this guy's unstoppable. My
That's
God.
right, unstoppable indeed. And now they're looking at Roshan. All the heroes on DC have pretty much respawned from that long, extended team fight. And that looked bad for DC, and then they just came right back.
Abed, God, man. If somehow DC turned this around, this is on him, as there's going to be a duel moving forward. Bulba helping to secure potentially a solid victory there. They swap forward the bench because she had this stun. Finish him off with a deafening blast. This is cohesion. DC just woke up, reclaimed control of this game. My God, Newbee, what's happening to them?
They're getting slain by Abed.
Yeah. Jeez, it was like, I thought Newbee were just getting ready to end it all. Their Sven was larger than life, and then Invoker things.
Yep, and Sven's BKB is starting to run out. Now it's at
Definitely
7.
had a little fall from grace there. You can look at the net worth chart, and they're getting down as Abed just going hunting, man. We've got horse on the menu as he pops down the ice wall, and yeah, you can't stampede through that. There's going to be a Sunstrike to finish him off. Mason takes credit for that. Little kill secured. Sharing the wealth as, my God, DC, they just rallied so hard for this mid to late game.
Yeah, all of a sudden Invoker not far enough in for them to really do anything. Top lane's being pushed, bottom lane's being pushed. They keep going for these smoke ganks when they just don't have lanes pushed out. It takes them so long. And now, Kaka might get caught here, but he's got the Shadow Blade.
Oh, but he's sitting underneath the Dire Ward. Sucks. That's just such unfortunate positioning, and that's going to be another quick duel for Bulba. Now sitting at 62 bonus duel victory damage, and yeah, he's getting pretty big there. Mid lane, we are going to have our Aegis reclaimed, so Invoker sitting with an extra slot, and he's ready to go ahead and pressure high ground with or without this Aegis. It seems like with the Monkey King down, this is the time. This is where their AoE damage is a little bit lacking. They just got to get the whole DC crew in and really coordinate their efforts, and they can definitely do this.
Yep, Invoker's so close to level 25 power spike as well. Probably won't get it here unless some heroes start dying, but this upheaval is quite hard to push into.
They are going to go ahead and get Mason chilling a little bit. Puck moving forward, tossing out that Dream Coil, but you can tell Newbee a little bit stumped on how to fight this, what stuff they're going to give up, you know, what resources they're going to use. Do they drop golems now? Do they use Sven's BKB now? It's pretty tough, and this tower does end up going down to Abed's 4Gs. That's going to be just a quick retreat from DC. They got everything they wanted. Monkey King still down. They didn't lose any heroes, didn't have to spend any real major abilities, and they're going to go clear out all the shrines and take control of the Roche Pit.
Move any stuns or disables, anything off of Invoker pretty much. He's just chipping away at this mid-Rax.
Yeah, silence up onto Mason, but again, Timbersaw doesn't particularly care. Gonna be focused down here, but the rest of his team now has a big chance to react. Benj swaps herself in, tries to save Mason, will go down herself, but Mason's still up. Dubu taking a lot of damage, trying to crawl through this upheaval. There is gonna be a duel, as finally Bulba finds another one. He's just slaying. Still got his BKB rolling. They will be able to kill off the Warlock as well. KP goes in, gets a double man stomp, and tries to find that double edge, but it doesn't seem like it's enough here. The silence onto Invoker. A little bit scary, but Abed keeps his cool, and now Kaka going to be clipped down by Mason's Chakram as well. This is not looking easy to fight. Mason zoning everyone back, while Invoker's little Forge Spirits start chipping away on these melee racks, still keeping control. U9 now back in it, gotta be careful, but all his mana's burn up. He doesn't even have enough for his stun. KP getting very low as well. This tanky Centaur, not really feeling tanky at all. He's got a heart and a hood, but you can't even tell. He's just melting and gets disarmed there. Finished off by Bulba. Look at that teamwork just going in. They even get Puck caught up in that tornado. This is feeling like suddenly Newbee are crumbling. DC are executing so well here. They just got to be careful not to throw right now. Kaka gets too caught out, but they get the cold snap on him as well. Finish him off. His body's going to hit the floor. Gems are flopping around. Abed is godlike, and this is DC just taking back the reins of this game, and they're preparing to end it all after this Roche.
Armor pretty much untouchable. Unless Newbee want to take the fight before all these spells get dropped, I don't see how they can stop Invoker from just clicking down their base. They have to dive so deep, and they've got all these defensive tools to really deal with them. Reset the fight. It looks pretty hard.
Abed now making his way forward. SCCC gonna get caught in the tornado. Centaur very patiently going in, finds the stomp onto Mason, while U9 is going to go ahead, focus down Dubu, but Dubu's still alive, Mason's still alive as well. Golem's drop connects onto 3, this is going to be huge. Well, Mason's already going to be going down, buys right back in. They should be able to find a kill and lead for Commander. Now Abed, he's silenced. This is going to be scary. He's going to be respawning with the Aegis, but I don't think he's going to be able to live through this. Dubu finished off, drops the gem. Abed, he's fighting. He's got his BKB rolling, but it's him versus the entire world. His teammates just aren't there to help him out. He does make it back up to safe high ground. Is he going to actually be able to escape this? It looks like he played this just right, and he's going to be ghost walking to freedom. Puck has that gem, but not going to be able to go ahead and close that distance. I mean, he's trying. Is Abed leading him into certain death? It looks like they're going to be accepting that stalemate here. Still, huge hole for Newbee. Well, yeah.
Quite a dangerous spot.
Yeah, he's in a lot of danger there, I tell you what. Easy
That's
pick
no
for
buyback
Legion.
on the monkey.
So, yeah, Gem of True Sight dropped as Bulbo rakes in another one, almost 100 extra dual damage on him. They're going in. Looks like Sven finds himself an opening as, wow, that Undying is super dead. And now U9 gonna get blasted down. We got 3 BKBs in a little circle here, but U9, can he really stand up to the masterpiece that is Bulba? Looks like no, he's going to be dying, and that's 112 seconds with no Sven, no buyback on the Sven. Abed, he's fighting for his life here, going in, gets another tornado onto the Warlock, and it looks like Warlock's going to be struck down by the sun. Abed looking to close things out by killing off that puck, who's running back to his base, the lone survivor on his team. We've got a buyback on the Centaur, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Looks like Abed and 4G is going to be taking out the tier 3 tower, going in for a set of racks, and this potentially could be megas. Monkey King's going to be up in 30 seconds, but that's the soonest help they've got.
Yeah, they get the nice quick pick there, and then Newbee realized they're going to lose the game unless something happens, so they try to take the fight unsuccessfully, as we just saw, but now DC are just rolling down the racks. And it's not like there's anything Newbee can really do to stop this. Abed is just out of control.
Double damage rune, grabbed up by Demon. Not going to save it for Bulba, but yeah, this is just an efficiency thing. They're getting in there, and they're going for more racks here, looking to make it megas. Mason continuing to zone, but now it's going to be a little more difficult with 3 heroes up and in the fight. Another tornado and the EMP. This could be huge. There's a Dream Coil coming in, but Abed's BKB doesn't particularly care. Kaka comes in. He's going to get swapped out of his circle. That's going to be huge. There's a duel on him. This Monkey King is dead for 80 seconds, and this very well might be game. DC looking stronger than ever as they go forward, and they're ready to go and make this megas. SCCC going to be going down. There will be one last Warlock ult into the upheaval. KP is fighting for his life, but going to get dragged every which way. Mason making it back down to low ground. There's only 2 heroes left to defend the base. Newbee aren't tapping out to the bitter end, but it's looking real tricky to come back from this. This is the momentum swing that DC needed all game. They've been waiting for it. Vengeful Spirit taken out before her time, but all the racks are going down. It's now mega creeps for DC. And broken puck now, but that means the problem of the team fight is up for grabs. Now Stampede, just to keep this fast little piggy safe, as Kaka goes in, they're going to be getting out a nice boundless strike. Kaka going to be going in, little circle of death coming forward. DC, they got to hold this. They will get a nice duel off onto the Sven, and Sven, he's getting so low. He does go down. He has buyback. He's probably going to have to spend it here. Getting that right back up. Abed is still up and still fighting. Tier 4s are pretty heavily under attack as Abed God gets another one with a tornado into a Sunstrike. Demon left to hold off the entire team, and Mason just going to be dragging them around as Dubu, without any mana, just holds everyone in place, so Abed can go beyond godlike, get a triple kill, and seal the deal. DC take out Newbee 2-0 in the Kiev major group stages. My God, Brax, what a treat this series was.
Yeah, well played DC, and definitely surprising a lot of people, I would say. They look good, and Newbee's definitely not a weak team. They looked pretty good as well. It's just DC, they went into both of these games with a clear way of how they want to play. You know, they want to enable Abed to play his game, to do whatever he wants in these team fights, and just, you know, it feels like he's playing a pub, and all these guys are just trying to heal him up, Solar Crest him, reset these stuns, buy Lotus Orbs from him and everything, and he's just having a great